friends. Well, today's story is one I found in my own little local newspaper as I was, leafing through it, doing my weekly tear sheets, and lo and behold, I see a conservative article. Clarion County Republicans censure Toomey. Well, they better. Even though these kind of things do not atone for the sins of January 6th, of not supporting President Trump and not making sure the election process was fair and honest and integral, the Republicans are not, I'm still not going to take them back, but I will praise them when they do something positive. And in this case, they're pushing back just a little. So, I will read you this censure. Well, it is about time. See, Clarion County, that is my county in Pennsylvania. We are a rural, out-in-the-country county, and it's a pretty safe place to be in time of pestilence and war and even famine. All right, let's read. The Clarion County Republicans censure Toomey. Clarion. The Clarion County Republican Committee met last week and voted unanimously to censure U.S. Senator Pat Toomey, RPA, for his actions against the Republican Party and former President Donald J. Trump. His vote to not dismiss the impeachment charge against President Trump has already inflicted damage on the Republican Party of Pennsylvania, the local Republican group said. Aha, see, that includes me resigning my post from the local borough. So definitely inflicted damage. If Senator Toomey votes to convict, he will inflict tremendous damage to the Republican committees in all 67 counties in Pennsylvania and will further enrage Republican voters to leave the party because of his actions. That I did. Based on his actions, our committee wanted to let the Republican voters in Clarion County know that we have their back and absolutely do not approve or condone of Senator Toomey's lack of support to all Republicans in Clarion County and Pennsylvania, the group said. Well, that was nice of them, but I'm still quite upset. Now, in other matters, local lawmakers not pleased with Wolf's budget proposal. Typical Democrat wants to spend the country into oblivion, and they think that money grows on trees. So, let's take a look at a couple of these articles here. There we have Oberlander frustrated with governor's tax hike proposal. See, I've met her before. She's been local, and, we were not sure exactly what side she was on, because my dad, he did write to her during the whole election issue, through November, December, and her answer sounded kind of Rhino, so we were not convinced terribly. However, we do appreciate if someone does stand up for what's right. But no rhinos. But then there are also Republicans who are rhinos at heart, but will vote with the conservatives if they think the wind is blowing in the other direction. And I guess that's why the people need to be involved and need to be vocal. Oberlander frustrated with governor's tax hike proposal, calling it an insult to taxpayers across the Commonwealth who have endured the governor's countless executive orders to stay home, shut businesses down, etc. So, we see a little bit of pushback coming from the Republicans. Okay. I do not expect this tax proposal to ever see the light of day. My colleagues and I are continuing to lead every step of the way to ensure that our economy can successfully recover and residents can get vaccinated, return to their normal lives. The businesses will be devastated by the rate increase. These pass-through businesses, S corporations, partnerships. Many are already barely surviving the dual threat of the pandemic and the governor's draconian closure orders. They simply cannot be subjected, same thing, to an additional tax burden to support the governor's spending wish list. Aha. these terrible Democrats. Spending wish list. That Governor Wolf, the big bad wolf. Okay. Hutchinson comments on governor's tax and spend budget. Scott Hutchison, a Republican of Oil City. Chairman of the Senate Finance Committee. Okay. And then there's Pittman slams governor's tax and spend budget proposal. Senator Joe Pittman, R. Indiana. He is also a local person who subscribes to our paper. I have spoken to his office on numerous occasions. All right, so we are proud that the Republicans are pushing back just a little, and we respect that, but the Republicans have a long way to go to rebuild the trust that they have lost. I mean, is President Trump going to be able to rebrand the party? Is he going to be able to pull it out from its destructive spiral? Can he resuscitate it and bring it back from the dead? Well, if anyone can, President Trump can. So we will see what happens. So we will praise the little baby steps toward standing up for ourselves, but we will still not trust the Republican Party too far. So good job, Clarion County Republicans, Pennsylvania Republicans, of trying to push back a little. Let freedom ring.